How do, and welcome to this early game stress management video that is hopefully going to help you keep your characters alive and performing better for longer in Darkest Dungeon 2. Now if you're new to the game, there may be a few things that you may have missed that may hinder your runs, so this video might just be for you. The first thing you're going to want to do is to make sure that you have the Plague Doctor selected in your party. Once you've gone past all the pre-game stuff, you'll arrive at your first inn where you'll be able to find the Mastery Trainer. Here you want to put your first point of mastery into Ounce of Prevention. What this will do is upgrade the skill to include -1 stress, as well as increasing the percentage of resistance to the damage over time effects that you may come into contact with. The reason for selecting this skill for mastery is because during battles you can be attacked frequently by stress attacks. And you might think that your health is the main priority. It's easy to underestimate what high stress levels can do to hinder your runs. It can negatively affect relationships during combat, so basically what you'll see is you'll when you've got good stress levels, you'll kill an enemy and you'll get like a extra plus point towards the relationship, which obviously you get to max bars, you get extra added bonuses basically. The alternative thing is if they're in high stress levels, they'll start to negatively react to instances like you've killed do exactly the same thing, kill an enemy, and they'll kick off and say you stole my kill, and it'll go back the opposite direction towards like a negative sort of relationship, which incidentally is really bad, because if your bar reaches the max level for the stress, your character will have a meltdown, which will damage all the relationships that is involved in it. But it will also drain the health, no matter how high it is, to roughly about 5%. That's what I've got it worked out at. One other character that can be used is the Man-at-Arms, in particular his bolster ability, upgraded with a mastery point. What it does is it removes 2 stress, but only to his other party members and not himself. So that's why I think the Plague Doctor ability is slightly better. Now a few other methods that you could use in between inns, because obviously you've got your inns where you can use your inn items, which will help to negate like your stress, and also like you can heal up, etc, etc. One of them is Lauderdam, which is a item that goes into your combat item slot, and it can be used without ending the turn. And the only downside is that they are of limited use, as you can see in the clip. You use it and it knocks down the stress by 1 bar. So they are really good to use. So if you see any hospitals or hoarders, try and stock up if you can, as long as your currency allows. The other method that I've spotted is when you're traversing the map with your caravan, you'll sometimes hit forks in the road where you have several choices. And if you look closely above your character heads at the bottom, it's sometimes kind of masked by the narration if you've got subtitles on, you'll see their preference of route. The chances are you won't please them all, so you've got to be careful. You have a look at your stress bars at the bottom. You might be close to hitting 10 out of 10, and you might see that he wants to go for a fight. You go that way, knock it down by 1, so at least it gives you a chance to save him before he has a meltdown. So remember, don't underestimate stress on Darkest Dungeon 2. It can literally cause you real life stress. We've just been coasting through a run, only to get cut out, and before you know it, you're a character down, all because you didn't keep an eye on the stress levels and didn't do anything to combat it. And before you know it, your run is over not long after you started it. So if this has helped anyone in any way, shape or form, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video if you have enjoyed it, and if you would like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've been Tenacious G, thanks for watching.